Nobody believes in democracy.
My inheritance is the notion that we collectively can decide on our fate.
I find it hard to find anybody who will say that if 55% of the people believe the other 45% of the people should be shot, that's an appropriate exercise of democracy.
That things like technological change, things like mass media, things like the market are all subject to our control. That we can make decisions for better or for worse, and continue to move forward and progress.
I agree with you up to a point, and it's us that can make those changes.
Right.
That is an issue.
Right.
And the issue is, does that us include all of us? And if so, what mechanisms for collective decision making will we use?
Now, it turns out that democracy, in the sense of majority voting, is an effective means for achieving agreement on some things, on things which are not very important. Really important things. We require much more than a simple majority. We require something as close to unanimity as we can get. That's why we have a constitution as well as legislative law.
I think there is a running thread, one of the better angels of our nature in this country, which has been the notion that we can sit around the table and find common ground and make democracy work in the way that it should be working.
Is it really true that political self-interest is nobler somehow than economic self-interest? I think you're taking a lot of things for granted. And just tell me where in the world you find these angels who are going to organize society for us. Well, I don't even trust you to do that.
It's not popular right now to say that and to believe in sort of a common good, but I think that notions of common good are the glue that hold our society together and make democracy possible.
Well, first of all, tell me, is there some society you know that doesn't run on greed? You think Russia doesn't run on greed? You think China doesn't run on greed? What is greed? Of course, none of us are greedy. It's only the other fellow who's greedy. The world runs on individuals pursuing their separate interests. The great achievements of civilization have not come from government bureaus. Einstein didn't construct his theory under order from a bureaucrat. Henry Ford didn't revolutionize the automobile industry that way.
There is a certain crowd in Washington who for the last few decades have said, let's respond to this economic challenge with the same old tune. The market will take care of everything, they tell us. If we just cut more regulations and cut more taxes, especially for the wealthy, our economy will grow stronger. But here's the problem. It doesn't work. It has never worked.
In the only cases in which the masses have escaped from the kind of grinding poverty you're talking about, the only cases in recorded history are where they have had capitalism and largely free trade. If you want to know where the masses are worst off, it's exactly in the kinds of societies that depart from that. So that the record of history is absolutely crystal clear that there is no alternative way so far discovered of improving the lot of the ordinary people that can hold a candle to the productive activities that are unleashed by a free enterprise system.
But it seems to